And joining us now to have that conversation is the chairman for Toyota Kenya, Ambassador Dennis Awori. Thank you so much for joining us. It's an honor to have you. So there's been quite a bit of competition, despite the fact that I guess 1 in every 5 cars we see on our roads is a Toyota, but competition is hotting up as well. How are you taking that at Toyota Kenya?
First of all, I think your statistics are a bit off.
Are they?
Yeah? Definitely more than one
it's
car
1 in
out
2.
of 5 is a Toyota.
Well, you can give us the figures now.
But let me start by just backtracking a bit. A few years ago, in the aftermath of the huge recalls that Toyota were forced to make, we were privileged to have the president of Toyota Motor Corporation, who's also the grandson of the founder of Toyota, visit Kenya. And during that visit, he made a commitment. He told us that up until then, Toyota was known for reliable cars, for tough cars, but somewhat boring cars. But going forwards, they're going to continue to be tough, continue to be reliable, but become very, very exciting. That began with the launch of the RAV4 at the beginning of this year. If you look at it, it's a much bigger, more exciting car. And now we have the new Hilux and the new Fortuner. The Hilux has been our bread and butter, been definitely the businessman's car of choice. It's now much more exciting, and we have increased the range so that you can have a single cabin, manual, double cabin, automatic, with electric windows and all the creature comforts. And then the Fortuner. Of course, our Prado is the car of choice for governors, members of parliament, industry leaders.
So those are specifically for those kinds of people. But we know that the majority that we have in the country today are the younger people. And also the small business owners as well. But we are in a generation as well where we are seeing a number of car companies or car manufacturers making cars or tailoring them for specific markets. And I think that's a trend as well that we have seen with Toyota. But then how is Toyota dealing with competition in that area?
Our reaction to the competition is to add value to our offering. And we have a very, very developed value chain. For the commercials and our Land Cruiser pickup, that value chain begins with local assembly. It then comes to our showroom. So we sell it to you in, and I think you've seen our showrooms, in world-class showrooms. We then provide in-house financing through our own company, Tsusho Capital. We look after the vehicle during the time that you're using it, providing spare parts, bodywork, service, maintenance, and we make sure that our maintenance facility is never far from you. Here in Nairobi, we've opened 3 branches so far. We've opened 1 in Westlands, we've opened opening 1 on Gong Road, and we've opened 1 on Enterprise Road. Elsewhere in the country, we're appointing Toyota-approved service centers in as far-flung places as Mandera, Wajir, Garissa. We have our own branch in Lodwar. So we're always close to you for maintenance. And then at the end of its life with you, we trade it in through our own used unit company, Toyotsu Automat, which was purpose-built for it. And again, to world-class standards. And then supporting all that, we have the Toyota Kenya Academy that trains and ensures that the people working on your cars are the very best. So we add value.
So you talked about trading in, and that is for the brand new cars. But then again, we also have an influx of second-hand cars or already used cars making their way into Kenya. Give us the numbers. Are we seeing more buy-ins for brand new cars and less of the second-hand cars or imported cars for that matter?
I wish that was the case. No. The imports of used units are probably between 7 and 10 times as many new cars. The new car market lately has fluctuated between about 15 and 20,000 vehicles per year. Sorry?
Why so?
Well, first of all, Kenyans like variety, one. And two, the second-hand cars are good value. And that's why we too, after long ignoring the importation of used units, set up a company to target that sector of the market.
Okay. And, you know, when you look at a number of car companies as well globally, we have seen VW as well that has been cautioned regarding pollution. How is Toyota helping or even playing a role in ensuring that they bring down the pollution levels?
Toyota has always been at the cutting edge of technological advancement, and especially in the sector of hybrids. Our Toyota Prius, which we will be exhibiting at the forthcoming Tokyo International Conference for Africa's Development, is the best-selling hybrid in the world. It's a very, very good car, highly economical. People get figures of up to 25, 30 kilometers per liter from it. And in traffic, it works off the battery. And when you need the speed, the motor kicks in. And as we know, most of the pollution happens during traffic. So during traffic, it's a silent, electrically driven car.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much, Ambassador. We do appreciate the time taken to come talk to us about some of the additions to the Toyota Kenya family, that is the Toyota Hilux and the Toyota Fortuner. And in case you are thinking of buying them, you might want to check them out wherever it is they are in the showrooms across the country. But thank you so much for coming to speak to us. And we'll now take a short break. When we return, we are going to be speaking to Kiprono Kitoni. We are having the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry elections on Thursday. Well, a good time to find out exactly what has been achieved throughout his term, but also how he is taking the competition from the rest of the contenders. We're going to have that conversation shortly. Do stay with us.